When do you drop E or change Y with suffixes? Have you ever wondered when to drop that silent E or change a Y to an I when adding suffixes? These spelling rules can seem tricky, but they help keep our words clear and correct. Let's break it down. First, let's talk about dropping the final silent E. If a word ends with a silent E and you add a suffix that starts with a vowel, you drop that E. For instance, take the word make. When you add ing, it becomes making. The same goes for like, which turns into liking. This rule helps because the silent E usually indicates a long vowel sound. When a vowel suffix is added, the suffix takes over that role, so the E is no longer necessary. However, if the suffix starts with a consonant, you keep the E. For example, hope plus full stays as hopeful, and care plus less remains careless. This keeps the original sound intact. Now let's shift gears to changing Y to I. If a word ends with a consonant followed by Y, you change the Y to I before adding most suffixes. For example, cry plus ed becomes cried, and happy plus ness becomes happiness. This change helps maintain a smooth flow in pronunciation. But if the word ends with a vowel followed by Y, you keep the Y. For instance, play plus ed becomes played, and enjoy plus meant stays as enjoyment. There's an important exception to remember. When the suffix starts with the letter I, like ing, you do not change the Y, so try plus ing becomes trying, and copy plus ing becomes copying. When forming plurals or third-person singular verbs, you also change Y to I and add S. For example, puppy becomes puppies, and city turns into cities. These rules are all about keeping our spelling and pronunciation clear. By understanding when to drop the silent E or change Y to I, you can improve your spelling skills and vocabulary. Let's look at some examples in sentences. She is sharing her toys with friends. Here, share plus ing drop the E. He tried his best in the competition. In this case, try plus ed change the Y to I. They are playing outside. Here, play kept the Y. Lastly, the bunny hops quickly shows how bunny changes to bunnies. These spelling changes are all part of how we form words in English. By following these simple rules, you can confidently add suffixes to words and expand your language skills.